Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakadash. Give double honors to our apostles, if elders, a great millstone. I also want to say a good shalom to all the Akim out there preaching this truth in all truth and sincerity. In all the four corners of earth, you say shalom. All right, before we start this video, I want to touch up on the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. Start with the Heavenly Father, or they called God. His true name is Yahweh, which is the name mean he exists. The true name of His Son. All right, who they even call Jesus Christ or Jesus Christo or Jesus Queen in the Creole. His true name is Yahweh Shai. All right, which his name mean he say who delivers, which is about to do real soon according to prophecy. All right, his name is not Jesus. Jesus Christos. All right, or Jersey Queen in the Haitian Creole. All right, but know what it is, we edifying. All right. Um, Today's topic will be called knowing your enemy. All right, knowing your enemy. All right, because we do have enemies. I mean, we as a nation of Israel, all right, and especially us being the chosen people alongside of Yahweh Shema Shai, because the Lord had to pick specific and peculiar people unto himself. All right, let me bring that out to for edification's sake. First Peter 2, I think First Peter 2 and 9. But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praise of him who had called you out of darkness and marvelous light. It also says in 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 54, we all came to Adam, but the Lord chose a specific group, a specific lineage, and specific people to make um make his favorite. All right. And our main enemy, which I want to speak on primarily, is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, that's the two that have enmity against each other, or more of Esau hating and despising his, brother Jacob, and to this day we see this happen. Okay, him being in power right now, him ruling, because it says the earth or the world was given to the hand of the wicked. If not, who else and where is he? Him having power, we see what he's doing, his power, we see what he's doing um until the Lord's chosen people, because why he hates them, in which we hate him too, through the Spirit. The Lord hates them. That's because I think it's Romans, if I'm not mistaken, 8 or 6. I think, let me see if I can find it. I don't know. Why do we not, why do we hate him, or why we don't agree with his ways or abide in his ways? Because one is primarily wicked. All right, the Lord is not dealing with him. The Lord hasn't favored him, and plus of what he did unto us as a people and what he's continued doing unto his Esau. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Romans 9. Romans 9, chapter 13 says there, no, Romans 9, chapter 13 says, as a written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. All right, but yeah, just going back to the topic, let's go back to the topic. All right, knowing your enemy, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, that's our enemy. He doesn't like the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. All right, because you can see off his nature. You can see, especially in the past, his history, of what he done unto us, and also too, because he has that crooked and wicked spirit. All right, he's not able to do right and abide in righteousness and so on and so on. All right, we can go to a couple of attributes of his ways, and but these things are good to know because you got to know your enemy. You got to know who you're dealing with and know why we can't, you know, be hand in hand and why we can't trust him. All right, let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 15. This is that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. And who's ultimately crooked in a sense, or how can you apply this to our enemy, so-called white man Esau Edom? Because he is crooked, and that's how his character always been. All right, being that old serpent from the garden, that same like spirit, Cain. All right, Esau. You know, Esau Edom to this day, so-called white man. All right, that same like spirit. Okay, and just look back that up because I did say the serpent. All right, Revelation 12 or 7. It says, and there was war in heaven, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels. Talking about that war in heaven that's going to come soon. All right, the Lord's armies against the Esau's armies and the heathens, and prevailed not, neither were their place found any more in heaven. And that great dragon, was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And that's another of his titles, the devil, him being the deceiver as part of his attributes, trying to beguile and come to you in that cunning like sense. He uses craftiness as part of his traits too. All right, that's also part of knowing your enemy. So let's go back to Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 15. And him being crooked, scripture also talking about he's profane, he's unholy. All right. That's part of his characteristics, and that's how the Lord made him to be. Okay. Cunning, subtle, crafty. All right, I got another precept, Job chapter 5. All right, and we can see how he moves. All right, being amongst them, seeing what he does it to our people. This is Job chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointed at his devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And part of his, ideals and things that he plans is to, for example, NWO and trying to depopulate the earth and see hip everybody and so on and so on. That's part of the plans of the crafty, aka Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right. Trying to be like the Most High, okay? Trying to lie and deceive you, okay? The reason why I say the white man is devil, devil means basically deceiver, right? That same like spirit, okay? Like we just read Revelation 12, called it, the devil. Oh, you calling him a devil? Just look up your words, man. It's good to look up your words, right? People think say devil, when you think about a red guy with pitchforks and horns. No, man. All right. Do you see how Esau? It's like you just look at Esau and the things he has done to us as a nation, as a people, and what he does right now. It's like in 2020, prime example. And that plan, happened. Him trying to, push that thing, that jump shot to our people first. That's wickedness, especially because the ingredients and all that things and all types of shit we don't even know about. He's trying to push into our people. That's craftiness and wickedness. Okay. But it's part of knowing your enemy. Like the reason why we say we can't trust him is because what he has done to us. Okay. And it's not something, slavery and which that's part of it too. He furthered their affliction. He did over that he had to do alligator bait, motherfucker, the thing where he put a man and tie him to a horse and pull him. That's they're doing too much. But it's more than just slavery. Okay. He has a lot of things he's doing behind the scenes, and all things he plots. But I'm gonna go to the Psalms chapter 83, and it says, verse 1, it says, "Keep not thy silence, O power, hold not thy peace, be not still, O power, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones." All right, but it's primarily starting with Esau. All right, because Esau doesn't like the Most High. He hates the Most High, his ways. All right, he's taking that energy out on us too, because he hates us too, because we're the Lord's special people. He takes crafty counsels of starting with the men of the Lord on down. Okay, you know, and it also says in that same chapter, start I'm jumping, back and forth. Revelation 12, he said he made, he went to make war with remnant and seed. Okay, thinking about that too. He constantly trying to fight against us, constantly, which that's go back to that perpetual hatred. He has that perpetual and forever hatred against the Lord and men. All right, you got to know that about your enemy. Okay, um, which we because of these things, because of how he move and what he says and how he try to beguile you or try to smooth talk you. He said how his mouth is smooth like honey, roughly paraphrasing, but war is in his heart. We know not to trust this demon. Okay, Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. It said, never trust thy enemies, for like his as I inflicted trusted, so his wickedness. Well, it never said sometimes or a little bit. It says never. Don't give him no room or space. Because he's always kind of trying to be in that mindset of how to overthrow you or how to throw you down or destroy you as a people. It's part of his ways. Okay, in which the Lord has blessed us to eyes to see that. And a lot of our people are not able to fully understand that. Yeah, they understand the history of what Esau did to us in certain points of time, but they don't have the right understanding of why. It's good to know your enemy and why. It's good to never give them no passage and lead in leadership in of any way of in your life, I should say. For example, let's give an example like that. The Native Americans, he really fucked them up, beguiled them into them with as like they was humble in a sense. All right, our people, Gad and Reuben, showed them how to live and hunt and kill and eat and shower and so on and so on. But they came out with them. Esau came out and slew their ass, and on top of broke those treaties. Okay, this is the type of enemy and type of person we're talking about. It's good to know these things, man, because that understands why the Lord has hatred and why it's good not to trust this guy. And he has a bad track record. Okay, but Lord, what it is edifying to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakadash, the double honest apostles and other Millstone. Also say Shalom to all the Arkham out there, preaching truth. You know, I truly see, I understand, but I'm